Hello, I'm Hieu. I'm 34 years old and currently living in Lang Son, a mountainous province in Vietnam. Today is a day just like any other, but it's also a day when my whole family is reunited. I want to share with you what my family's daily life looks like in our current home, and why I always cherish the love within my family. I also want to talk about how I've adapted to life as a father at 34, facing many hardships and challenges to provide a better life for my family. This is my family's home. It represents the sweat, effort, and lifetime dedication of my parents. As you can see, this is the house that was built in 2011, and this right here is my old house, where I lived from 1999 until 2011. After years of hard work, my parents were finally able to build the house we have now. It's about 5 meters wide and 15 meters long. This is our living room. This sofa set was bought by my parents, while the TV, other furniture, and essential work gear were things I managed to save up and buy after working for 10 years. Since my bedroom is quite small, I have to set up my workspace right here in the living room. It's a bit inconvenient, but I really have no better choice. Also, because our house is full of things and we lack storage space, I have to keep items right under the stairs. This is our kitchen. The kitchen appliances, from the refrigerator to the dish rack, are things I bought with my hard-earned savings. The cooking counter and the sink, however, were built by my parents from the very beginning. Back when the house was first finished, my parents ran out of money, so they couldn't paint it. Later on, when I started working, I painted the kitchen myself. I used cheap paint and did it myself, so it's aging quickly, but it was just a temporary fix to keep the kitchen from looking too dark. This is the first floor bathroom. Because my parents didn't have enough money back then to build a proper bathroom, they utilized an old wall. This is that very wall. It belongs to our old house from 1999 to 2011, and I just painted over it. But because it's damp, it's deteriorating very fast now. This is the bathroom itself. Due to our financial situation at the time, it was thrown together hastily to cut costs, and now water leaks down from the second floor. When you sit on the toilet, water can literally drip from the ceiling onto your head. This is the shower area. My family doesn't use it because we mostly take showers and do laundry upstairs on the second floor. This is our second floor. This is my wife's and my bedroom. It's a bit messy because we have 2 young children, and it's practically impossible to keep the room tidy, since the kids always bring their toys out to play. I got married in 2019, and back then I had to borrow money just to buy wallpaper for these walls. But now, it's old and torn. This is the room where my older sister and her son live. My sister got married in 2010, but due to life circumstances, she had to get a divorce and move back home to live with our family. This is my parents' room. My father has passed away, so now only my mother lives here. This wall was only given a coat of lime wash because back when the house was built, my parents didn't have money for paint, so they just whitewashed it temporarily. This is our second floor bathroom. It was built in 2018 before I got married, and now it has deteriorated with lots of cracks. When it rains heavily, water leaks right through the roof and causes leaks inside the house. This is our third floor. This used to be the guest room, but because we had so much extra stuff, we moved it all up here, and now it has reluctantly become a storage room. And this is our ancestral altar room. This is where we enshrine our ancestors and late grandparents. Our custom is to worship those who gave us life, as a way to show gratitude to our parents and forebears. This is our drying yard. Whenever our laundry is done, we hang it all out here to dry. This is the chicken coop. My mother usually raises chickens close to Tet, Lunar New Year, so we have chickens for traditional offerings during the holiday. Whenever we raise chickens, our house tends to get a lot of mice. This is my mother. My mother is 59 years old this year. She used to work as a cleaner for a construction company and has now retired after many years of service. Right now, her pension is only 2.5 million dong, $2.5 million VND, which is equivalent to just under $100 a month. My mother often suffers from leg pain due to her age. She loves her children and grandchildren deeply, and she's the one who takes care of my 2 kids, so I have time to work. This is my father. My father was born in 1964, but he is no longer with us. He passed away 6 years ago, but what he left behind for our family is immense, and everyone in the family misses him dearly. This is my sister. My sister currently works far away and only comes home once in a while. She loves her nieces and nephews very much, and whenever she comes home from work, she always brings gifts for the kids. This is my sister's son, a boy who is 16 years old this year and is about to start the 11th grade. He is very hardworking at his studies and loves his younger relatives. These are my children. I have 2 daughters, one born in 2021 and the other in 2025. Because my wife and I had trouble conceiving naturally, we had to resort to medical intervention. Therefore, both of my little ones are IVF babies. And as for me, I'm Hieu. I'm 34 years old this year, and I used to be a construction engineer. I graduated with an engineering degree in 2014. I pursued the profession with so many dreams and ambitions, but due to life's realities, I had to stop working as an employee in 2024. I realized that if I kept working for others, my family's life would remain very difficult because my salary wasn't enough to cover living expenses for my family and kids. In 2024, I decided to invest in machinery and take on jobs independently. But things didn't go as planned. After collaborating with certain companies, they repeatedly failed to pay me, forcing me to use my own capital to front project costs without getting paid. This left me drowning in debt. It was a massive shock when I was just starting out on my own. I feel very sad right now, but I don't allow myself to look sad in front of my family. I have to push harder. As the head of the household, I understand how heavy and difficult my responsibilities are. But I believe I will get through this. If anyone out there is going through unemployment like me, please stay strong and keep trying. Lastly, there's my wife. My wife is a preschool teacher, so she usually gets home around midday. She is very thoughtful and caring toward the family. I know she's very sad about me being unemployed, but she never blames me and always encourages me to try harder. This is a family meal with all members present. Since my sister works far away and rarely visits, we're having a meal with a few more dishes today. When she's not here, our family eats very simply, matching our financial capability. Right after the meal, my sister has to catch a long-distance bus to go back to work in another city. The 2 of us siblings, one working at a company hundreds of miles away from home, and the other unemployed at home. But in this house, we learn how to live and adapt to what we have. Family is the greatest motivation for me to keep trying and working harder.
Em về đây.
I just hope that one day I can overcome this phase so my family, my wife, and my kids won't have to struggle because of me anymore, and our whole family can live a happier, more fulfilled life. Before ending the video, I want to take a few minutes to thank everyone who has taken the time to visit my channel. Whether you just watched a single video, hit subscribe, left a comment, or sent a little bit of support, I am deeply grateful. To many people, that might just seem like a very ordinary action, but to me, it is an incredibly precious source of encouragement. It is your care and attention that will give me the faith not to give up, to keep recording these genuine moments of my family's everyday life in Vietnam and sharing them with everyone. I hope you will continue to accompany me on the journey ahead. I will always strive to bring you authentic, relatable, and increasingly higher quality videos. Once again, thank you all for watching the video to the end. Your support is the driving force that keeps me trying every single day.